Hello everyone. Today we are going to see parts of speech. Synopsis. In this session we are going to see parts of speech, noun, types of nouns, then adjective, types of adjectives, then finally we are going to see pronoun, types of pronouns. First, we are going to see what is parts of speech. Words are divided according to their positions and usages in a sentence. This is called parts of speech. So what is parts of speech? Words are divided according to their positions and usages in a sentence. This is called parts of speech. Usually, parts of speech tell us how a word is used in a sentence. In other words, words are divided into different kinds or classes called parts of speech according to their use, that is, according to the work they do in a sentence. The parts of speech are 8 in number. So, there are 8 parts of speech in the English language: noun, verb, adjective, conjunction, preposition, interjection, pronoun, and adverb. Each part of speech has a specific use or function. In general, noun is a naming word which is the name of something. A pronoun replaces a noun. An adjective describes something. A verb is an action or state of being. An adverb normally describes a verb or sometimes gives more information about an adjective. Preposition shows a relationship or connection between things. A conjunction is a joining words. They connect two parts of a sentence. A interjection expresses strong feelings or emotions. Now, let's look at the 8 main parts of speech in English. A noun is a naming word. A noun is used to name a thing, a person, an animal, a place, or an idea. For example, we can name a thing: table, car, strawberry, mountain. These are all the names of things. We can name a person: Daniel, Diego, Angelica, Robert. We can name an animal: dog, cat, duck, elephant. We can name a place: London, Egypt, California, Paris. We can name an idea: happiness, hope, love, freedom. An adjective describes, modifies, or gives more information about a noun or pronoun. Examples: cold, happy, young. Example sentence: the little girl has a pink hat. In this sentence, there are 2 adjectives. How do we describe the girl? The little girl. Here, little is an adjective. How do we describe the hat? A pink hat. Here, pink is an adjective. We don't say the girl little. We say the little girl. Then, we don't say hat pink. We say pink hat. Examples: beautiful flower, clever boy, white chalk. Here, the words beautiful, clever, and white are used to qualify or add something to the nouns flower, boy, and chalk. A pronoun is used in place of a noun or noun phrase to avoid repetition. Examples: I, you, it, we, us, them, those. Example sentence: Mary is tired. She wants to sleep. For example, Mary studies in standard 10th. She is very clever. Here, she is the word used instead of the noun Mary, and it is a pronoun. A verb shows an action or a state of being. It can show what someone or something is doing. Examples: go, speaking, ate, lived, been, is. Example sentence: I study their charts and play their games. For example, he eats a mango. So here, eats is a verb. An adverb modifies a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. It tells how often, where, when. Examples: slowly, very, always, well, to. Example sentences: I am speaking slowly. Yesterday, I ate my lunch quickly. Example sentences: the first sentence, he ran fast. Here, fast is an adverb. It modifies the verb ran. The next sentence, he drank very hot coffee. Here, very is an adverb. It modifies the adjective hot. The next sentence is, he worked quite hard. Here, quite is an adverb. It modifies the adverb hard. Preposition shows the relationship of a noun, noun phrase, or pronoun to another word. Examples: at, on, in, from, with, about. Example sentences: I left my keys on the table for you. My birthday is in January. For example, the cow is in the garden. Here, the preposition in shows the relation of the noun cow with the garden. A conjunction joins words, ideas, phrases, or classes together and shows how they are connected. Examples: and, or, but, because, until, if. Example sentences: I was hot and tired, but I still finished it. I listened to music while I was running. Interjection is a word or phrase that expresses a strong feeling or emotion. It is a short exclamation. Examples: ouch, hey, wow. Example sentences: ouch, I just hit my thumb. Wow, I passed my English exam. Next, we are going to learn about types of nouns. The name of a person, place, or thing is called a noun, or the noun is a naming word. Examples: Milton, England, book, song, player, etc. There are several different types of nouns as follows: common noun, proper noun, concrete noun, abstract noun, collective nouns. First, let's see about common noun. A common noun is a noun that refers to people or things in general. Examples: boy, country, bridge, city, birth, day, happiness. Next, we are going to see proper noun. A proper noun is a name that identifies a particular person, place, or thing. Examples: Stephen, Africa, London, Monday. In written English, proper nouns begin with capital letters. Next, we are going to see concrete noun. A concrete noun is a noun which refers to people or to things that exist physically and can be seen, touched, smelled, heard, or tasted. Examples include dog, building, coffee, tree, rain, beach. Next, let's see about abstract noun. An abstract noun is a noun which refers to ideas, qualities, and conditions, things that cannot be seen or touched, and things which have no physical reality. Examples: truth, danger, happiness, time, friendship, humor. Next, let's see about collective nouns. A collective noun is the name of a number or collection of persons or things taken together and spoken of as one whole. Examples: crowd, team, army, family, jury, etc. Here, a crowd means a collection of people, an army means a collection of soldiers. Example sentences: the police dispersed the crowd. The French army was defeated at Waterloo. Another classification of nouns is whether they are countable or uncountable. Countable nouns are the names of objects, people, etc. that we can count. Examples: book, pen, apple, boy, sister, doctor, horse. Uncountable nouns are the names of things that we cannot count. Examples: milk, oil, sugar, gold, honesty. They mainly denote substances and abstract things. Students, note: countable nouns have plural forms while uncountable nouns do not. For example, we say books, but we cannot say milks. Next, we are going to learn about adjectives. Adjectives are words that describe nouns. Adjectives answer such questions as: what kind, which one, how many. Adjectives can be used to describe color, opinion, size, age, shape, origin, material, distance, temperature, and time. Color, for example, blue, red, green, brown, purple, yellow, black. Opinion, for example, good, pretty, right, wrong, funny, light, happy. Size, for example, big, small, long, short. Age, for example, old, young. Shape, for example, round, triangle, rectangular, square, oval. Origin, for example, German, Malaysia. Material, for example, glass, metal. Distance, for example, long, short, near, far. Temperature, for example, cold, warm, hot, cool. Time, for example, late, early. So, adjectives can be used to describe color, opinion, size, age, shape, origin, material, distance, temperature, and time. Next, we are going to learn about types of adjectives. The first type is qualitative or descriptive adjectives, quantitative adjectives, demonstrative adjectives. Fourth type is interrogative adjectives. Fifth one is possessive adjectives. Sixth one is distributive adjectives. Seventh type is proper adjectives. Eighth one is numeral adjectives. And ninth one is emphasizing adjectives. First, we are going to learn about qualitative or descriptive adjectives. Qualitative or descriptive adjectives used to describe the quality of a person or thing. For example, its size, general description, physical, age, shape, color, material, origin, and purpose. Examples: tall, excellent, slim, young, square, plastic. Example sentence: the tall girl is my classmate. The students achieved excellent results. Here, tall and excellent are qualitative or descriptive adjectives. Next, let's see about quantitative adjectives. Quantitative adjectives are used to indicate the number or amount of things. Examples: some, much, little, enough, all, no, any, whole, several. Example sentences: she found many pens under the table. There are no milk in the jug. There are 37 students in this class. So here, many, no, 37 are quantitative adjectives. The third type is demonstrative adjectives. Demonstrative adjectives are used to point out nouns. Examples: this, these, that, those. Example sentences: this is my friend Dina. Those books belong to her. Here, this, those are demonstrative adjectives. Next, let's see about interrogative adjectives. Interrogative adjectives are used with noun to ask questions. Examples: what, whose, where, why, how and which. Example sentences: whose pen is this? Which way shall we go? Here, whose and which are interrogative adjectives. The fifth type is possessive adjectives. Possessive adjectives are used to show possession. Examples: my, your, his, her, our, their, its. Example sentences: this is her hat. Their parents came to my house yesterday. Here, her, their and my are possessive adjectives. The sixth type is distributive adjectives. Distributive adjectives are used to show that the persons or things are counted collectively. Distributive adjectives refer to members of a group as individuals. Then, distributive adjectives normally used with singular nouns. Examples: each, every, either and neither. Example sentences: each participant was asked to complete a survey. Either of these movies would be interesting to me. Here, each and either are distributive adjectives. Next, we are going to learn about proper adjectives. Proper adjectives are the adjective form of proper nouns. When proper nouns modify or describe other nouns or pronouns, they become proper adjectives. Proper means specific rather than formal or polite. A proper adjective allows us to summarize a concept in just one word. So students, a proper adjective allows us to summarize a concept in just one word. Instead of writing or saying a food cooked in Chinese recipe, you can write or say Chinese food. Proper adjectives are usually capitalized as proper nouns are. Example: American cars are very strong. Chinese people are hard workers. I love KFC burgers. Marxist philosophers despise capitalism. Here, American, Chinese, KFC and Marxist are proper adjectives. Next, we are going to learn about numeral adjectives. A numeral adjective is one that shows the number or serial order of persons or things. They are further divided into two main classes, definite numerals and indefinite numerals. Definite numerals show some exact number. There are of three kinds: cardinals like 1, 2, 3, 4, ordinals like first, second, third, fourth, multiplicatives like single, double, triple. Indefinite numerals do not show an exact number. Example: all, some, enough, none, many, few, several, etc. Finally, we are going to see emphasizing adjectives. An adjective used to emphasize a noun is known as emphasizing adjective. In other words, an emphasizing adjective is used to lay stress on the noun that comes after it. So what is emphasizing adjectives? An emphasizing adjective is used to lay stress on the noun that comes after it. The words own and very are used as emphasizing adjectives. Example sentences: I saw it with my own eyes. This is my own house. This is the very book I want. Here, own and very are emphasizing adjectives. Next, we are going to learn about what is a pronoun and types of pronouns. Pronouns are used in place of nouns. The purpose of pronouns is to avoid repetition and make sentences easier to understand. Some of the most common pronouns are he, she, it, they and this. Next, let's see types of pronouns. The first type is the personal pronoun, the demonstrative pronoun, the interrogative pronoun, the relative pronoun, the indefinite pronoun, the reflexive pronoun, and the intensive pronoun. First, we are going to learn about personal pronouns. Personal pronouns refer to a specific person or thing. Their form changes to indicate a person, number, gender, or case. Subjective personal pronouns are pronouns that act as the subject of a sentence. The subjective personal pronouns are I, you, she, he, it, we, and they. For example, I walked directly to the party. You showed up late. She was annoyed. He thought you had forgotten. We know you are just behind. Here, I, you, she, he, you, and we are subjective personal pronouns. Next, let's see about objective personal pronouns. Objective personal pronouns are pronouns that act as the object of a sentence. The objective personal pronouns are me, you, her, him, it, us, you, and them. For example, the police officer told my brother and me to slow down. The police officer said, "There are a lot of speedy motorists like us here." Me and us are objective personal pronouns. Next, let's see about possessive personal pronouns. Possessive personal pronouns are pronouns that show possession. They define a person or a number of people who owns a particular object. The possessive personal pronouns are mine, yours, hers, his, its, ours, and theirs. For example, is this book yours or his? All the books are mine. Nobody's house has as many books as theirs. Not even ours. Here, yours, his, mine, theirs, and ours are possessive personal pronouns. Next, let's see about demonstrative pronouns. Demonstrative pronouns point to and identify a noun or a pronoun. This and these refer to things that are nearby in space or time, while that and those refer to things that are farther away in space or further away in time. For example, this is the dress I will wear. That is the one I wore yesterday. That is not true. Please pay for those. Here, this, that, and those are demonstrative pronouns. Next, we are going to learn about interrogative pronouns. Interrogative pronouns are used to ask questions. The interrogative pronouns are who, whom, which, and what. Who and whom are used to refer to people, while which is used to refer to things and animals. Who acts as the subject, while whom acts as the object. For example, which is the best restaurant? What did he tell you? Whom should we invite? Here, which, what, and whom are interrogative pronouns. Next, we are going to learn about relative pronouns. Relative pronouns are used to link one phrase or class to another phrase or class. The relative pronouns are who, whom, that, and which. The compounds whoever, whomever, and whichever are also commonly used relative pronouns. For example, whoever added the bill made a mistake. The bill, which included all of our meals, was larger than expected. The waiter who served us doesn't know how to add. Here, whoever, which, who are relative pronouns. Next, we are going to learn about indefinite pronouns. Indefinite pronouns refer to an identifiable but not specified person or thing. An indefinite pronoun conveys the idea of all, any, none, or some. The following common indefinite pronouns: all, another, any, anybody, anyone, anything, each, everybody, everyone, everything, few, many, nobody, none, one, several, some, somebody, and someone. For example, everybody got lost on the way there. Somebody forgot to bring the map. No wonder so few showed up. Here, everybody, somebody, and few are indefinite pronouns. Next, we are going to learn about reflexive pronouns. Reflexive pronouns refer back to the subject of the class or sentence. The reflexive pronouns used in writing English are myself, yourself, herself, himself, itself, ourselves, yourselves, and themselves. For example, she baked a cake for herself. We decided to eat it ourselves. We heard her say they should be ashamed of themselves. Here, herself, ourselves, and themselves are reflexive pronouns. Finally, we are going to learn about intensive pronouns. An intensive pronoun is almost identical to a reflexive pronoun. It is defined as a pronoun that ends in self or selves and places emphasis on its antecedent by referring back to another noun or pronoun used earlier in the sentence. For example, I myself find pronouns fascinating. They themselves think everyone should know about pronouns. You yourself should tell everyone how great pronouns are. Here, myself, themselves, and yourself are intensive pronouns. I have enclosed the classwork instructions in the PDF. Kindly refer it. So now, we have reached the end of this session. Thank you.